Hello everyone, welcome to RNG University. So today we're going to open another collector booster box of Dominaria United. And hopefully finally get our Lost Legend, because this is our third box. And you know the stacks go one in every three, right? So this is guaranteed a tabernacle in this box or my money back. So we're going to slowly, very slowly open these and then blaze through the entire box because I don't care about anything else. Not the Jodai, not the Jewel Lotus, definitely not that box topper. That's going to get us nothing because that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, 12 packs. We're going to open them all on camera today. Starting with this number one. Not much to say. First pack's going to be already the Legendary or the Lost Legend. Right here. Tatiova, that's the Lost Legend. Or Warhorse Frenzy, Lost Legend. I don't even know what I'm saying. None of these cards are worth anything. It's going to go in the corner and sit on the Dunce chair. All right, so then we got the Stained Glass Tatiova, Steward of the Tights. Pretty nice card. And then we got Hadi Jin, wrecking Standard, and pretty much wrecking me in every game I play. So I hate him already. And that's a rare, so it's going to go over here as the rare. Stained Glass comes over here. Rare, Radha's Firebrand. At first, a lot of mono red deck thought this had potential, but no one plays mono red, it goes out the window. Rare. All right, and then Rona's Shieldred's Shield something Stained Glass go over there. Ramirez, I think that's a 1400s Ramirez we got, so don't care about that. Uncommon goes over here. Revies of the Claw, it's okay. Solkanar, first mythic of the box. Pretty cool card. Probably a lot of combos to it. So far, the standard has not been kind to it, but as it evolves, maybe it'll find its place. Mythic. All right, and then we got a foil, borderless Yavimaya Coast. Ping land, not the best type of land out there for Commander or even for Standard. A lot of people are afraid of it, but I really love it. The art does look very nice, and you know, being on Dominaria does bring back feelings of old Magic, so it's pretty cool. It's rare foil, so still gonna go over there. And then we got a Phyrexian token, which just gonna go right here under the Magic the Gathering symbol. First pack, one mythic. All right, so far so okay. Then we got Soaring Drake, something, nothing off note. And we got Plains. We got the Stained Glass Rulik Mons, and we got a Kaplusan. I can't pronounce that word. Car plus and Forest. All right, so again, Pingland, it's okay. We got a Tiller engine. This has a lot of people talking about it for Commander. I really do like it. Whenever you play a land that's coming to play tapped, you can untap it. That's amazing. That's an amazing ability. So in Commander, there's a lot of lands that come into play tapped. So this is a 2-mana 1/3, so it's pretty hard to remove on turn 1 or 2. And then you can just kind of crank out your lands that comes into play untapped. It doesn't have to be part of some insane combo. Just by itself, having your land come into play untapped is a big factor. I really like this card. And then we got Barad, Stained Glass. We got a bunch of these already. Our first etch. Actually, we didn't get etch last time. We're going to get 2 etch this time. So we got the General, some lady go in the corner. And then we got the Shaper of Sand. So this is the one that makes sand tokens, or the Sand Soldier tokens that I was really wondering about last time because I've never seen them before. Pretty cool card. Commander only, and really wouldn't want to play this in anything other than Commander, but it does have Desert Walk. So maybe your opponent has a desert deck or something. I don't really know how this works because you have a Commander to have Desert Walk. That works well if you have Desert in your deck, but Desert Walk wants your opponent to have Desert. It's really, really weird all around. And then we got Urtai. Urtai is really nice. Stained Glass, not foil. Still going to go into the Stained Glass pile, but a bit unfortunate. Actually, this is a Stained Glass rare mythic pile. And then we got Defiler of Dreams. He's defiling dreams right now. Defiling dreams of me getting anything good. And then we got a Soldier. That's a zombie. Guy's going to go over there. No mythics in that pile, but we got Urtai. I really like Urtai, even though you give your opponent a card. Just being able to counter spells or abilities is a huge plus to me, in my opinion. Mountain. The Raven Man really downgraded the lore or the mythos of the Raven Man with this crappy card. Unfortunate, but at least the art's really nice. The card's really shiny, so it's got that going. Everything else is just gotta block the face or it's gonna focus on the face. and rare stained glass right here. And then we got the Elder Dragon War. So if they add an H here, it will be Elder Dragon Highlander War. And then it will be EDH War. That sounds a lot nicer. The Elder Dragon War is really just Nicol Bolas versus Ugin. And we all know who won, so it's going to go over in that rare pile. Guardian of New Benalia. Big potential. So far, kind of a dud. Who knows? Maybe people will figure it out. Or this is the best name to pronounce in the set. Org, Spawn of Torg. Not a good card, but it's just fun to say. All right, we got Torwaki. Not a good card or fun to say, so it's going to go in that corner here. Namada. I've been trying to get it to work. I've seen a lot of people made it work in their deck. I couldn't, so it's going to go in the Duns pile. And then we got Danitha, Benalia's Hope. Benalia's Hope. All right, so this card's okay. It's definitely something of a tribal with, auras and equipments. There's a lot of aura equipments in white already, so I don't know how good this card can be. All right, now Llanowar's Lone Speaker. Definitely another mana dork, so maybe you have a mana dork tribal, you can stick this in. And then a bird. That's also a Ornithopter. Downgraded from a real card to a token. So people are talking about downgrading from mythics to rare or rares to uncommons. We got a regular card downgraded to a token. Hey, he's back. All right, we got the Automatic Liberion. No Lost Legends here. A Forest. And then we got Sten, Paranoid Partisan. Remember that card that I read wrong? Yeah, this is the card that I think there are potentials, but it's really hard to figure out. And early in the meta, people really haven't figured it out yet. And then we got Leaf Crown Visionary. Definitely a good elf card. You got to watch out for this in Standard because we have a few elves already. If more elves can hit in Brothers War or newer sets, we're gonna get an elf tribal in Standard, and this is gonna be a huge thing. Llanowar Green Window. Green Window. Terrible card. Don't know why it's a rare. Just don't look at it. All right, and then we got Zar Ojan. It's not focusing. Got to block the face. Zar Ojan, Scion of Ifria. Yeah, not a cool card or anything. It's just another one of those stained glass cards. Ramirez De Pietro again. Stag Echo Warrior. This card is pretty cool because it makes a copy of itself, and we get a stag token, so that's nice. And then we got Orcas Siege Demon. So this guy, whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Orca, and then when it dies, it deals damage equal to the power divided among any target you choose. Pretty cool. Basically, you can pump the hell out of this and fling at someone and when it dies. Good commander card all around. I don't know I would run this as the commander, but as part of the 99, you can probably stick it in this fling combo deck. That's a rare. And then we have Orborg, the wannabe Tomagorth, and a soldier. That pack was a bit lackluster, but can all be winners, especially with Lost Legends coming up in this pack right here. All right, we got Furrow, Burrow, and a Swamp. Another Zar, not going to read the rest, and King Darien. Another card I read wrong because I thought it was all creatures, but it's just creature tokens. Still pretty good though. It does give all your other creatures +1/+1, so by an Anthem effect on a Anthem level mana cost is already a good spell. So I like it, but people have to figure it out somehow. All right, Rage Fire Hellkite. This is an okay card. Not fantastic or anything, but it's whenever it attacks, you can sack it to sack a creature to give it double strike. So it's not hidden lethal, but it could be a fast lethal. And then we got Raph, Weatherlight Star. I think Raph came in Commander Legends before as a cool commander. Now he's another cool commander. Basically, it's got two different abilities. You can either draw with it or pump your creatures with it. And it's really hard to get both off because you can either have a lot of creatures or you can have a lot of instant sorceries. It's hard to combo, but when you do, it's amazing. All right, General, some guy go over there. Zerda, the Golden Sting, another commander card. It's got Flying Haste. And whenever it attacks, you can put egg counter on another creature without egg counter. And whenever that creature dies, you get a 1/1 black insect with flying. So, it's a weaker commander card, but it's still a commander card nevertheless. You can probably try to combo it somehow. And then we got Shivan Reef. That's our third land cycle of the box. Pretty cool borderless card. And then we got Aster, Bearer of Blades. That's the one where you can make your equipment equip one and your vehicles crew one. They were talking about this during the pre-release, and I thought crew one was insane. as an ability. But now that I looked at it on this card, it's probably a little bit lackluster because it's a forecast to give your creatures crew 1. But maybe if they release any more crazy vehicles, this definitely will be on the up and up. And then we got a bird that is a treasure. Okay, then we have now 6-pack. We got Splatter Goblin. All right, nothing too crazy here. And we got a Forest. We have Tor, the aren't for Fury Rider. No, so, you know, Mad Max here. Shivan, is that our second mythic of the day? Jeez, okay. So, yeah, we got Shivan Devastator. That's the one people are also thinking about running in mono red. But again, mono red is not a thing, so this is not a thing. Gerald's Hourglass. I was loving this card in pre-release. Just kills all of those janky, wonky combos in Commander. If an opponent will take an extra turn, skip it. And then you can exile it to return to the battlefield all artifact creatures that got swept. Artifact creatures, enchantment cards that basically were put in the graveyard this turn. So it's a field clean protection and also a protection against your opponent taking an extra turn. It's got flash, it's a 1 cost. So if they, you know, try to play what is that called, where people vote for time or money, and then you just vote for time, and they're like, really? And you play this so they don't take the turn either. It's a fun card. Definitely put it in your commander deck. It's an artifact you can put in any commander deck. All right, and then we got Radha. I don't want to talk about her too much because I talked about it already. Ramirez, again, don't like it. Aisha Tanaka Armor. And she is, I don't know why it's not focusing that well today. She is another Etch, legendary creature that's not, for some reason, in Kamigawa, but on Dominaria. Revias of the Claw, we've seen that already. The Mana Rig, over there. The Mana Rig, again, another one of those crazy commander cards that are in this non-commander set. I know it's a commander product, but this is not Commander Legends, right? It's designed. So a lot of cards are designed for standard. This is designed for commanders, but it's just, look at it. It's got Power Stone. It probably combos off with Karn. You can look at the top X card of your library and put 2 of them into your hand. It's just all around pretty good, like, late game card. Card advantage is always insanely good. And we got a Soldier, Zombie. Okie dokie. So that's half the box. Maybe if I turn on the light, it will be easier to focus. I don't know why my camera's not focusing today, but I need to focus for the last legend I'm going to pull right now. Soon. All right, Swamp, the Raven Man again. Pretty cool card. And then we got Radha Drabik of Orborg. I swear, people just like randomly type vowels and try to make them a card. So, you know, it's a legend that makes other legends non-legendary when they die. Pretty cool card if you combo it. Also a good commander. In Orzhov, there's a lot of legendaries that you can kind of combo off with. Plaza of Heroes, one of my favorite land in the set. Not that many to pick from, actually, but this is one of my favorite. All right, so it's got so many abilities. Insanely good for almost any deck, any commander, because you're going to have a legendary. You're running your commander. And also, you can use the last ability to give it hexproof and indestructible. So it's got a lot of abilities, and it's like another command tower. So if you can put another command tower in your deck, you would. So Plaza of Heroes goes in every deck. Queen Aladra, don't care. Not that good in Commander or in Standard, really. And we got Jasmine Boreal of the 7. This one is where if your creature have no abilities, then they're good. But if they have no abilities, they're not good. I don't really know how to get this to work. And then we got Stack Echo Warrior, again in Etched. And then we got Ohabi Kalera, the Archer Commander, Archer Tribal. And temporary, I keep saying temporal lockdown because Teferi's in there, I think. But temporary lockdown. Exile all permanents 2 or less, and then bring them back when it dies. Decent sort of, you know, save yourself for a turn or save yourself for a while card. Really good against mono black or mono red because they don't really have that much enchantment removals. So, might be a thing to think about. Yeah, we are really lacking in the mythics in this box. Last 2 boxes, we got like 13 mythics each. This one we got 2. maybe 3. Maybe I missed one. But still, it's very little number. No lost legends, unfortunately. And in the mountain, there's that legend. Zur, the not enchanter, eternal schemer. All right, he's scheming about creating artifacts or creating creatures from enchantments. Very good card. Go over there. So Furious Spring, that's number 4 in our land cycle. And Primeval Spawn, the crazy card that's like 10 casts. Woober, not Uber. If it will enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, you can exile it. But you can cast it with a small mana cost if you can reduce it somehow. It's got Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. And when it enters the battlefield, you can exile the top 10 cards and cast any number of cards with mana value 10 or less. Total. Was it 10 or less? Total? Yeah, with total mana value 10 or less. So if you have 10 spells, each cost 1, you can cast all of them. Yeah, it's a pretty good card, I would say. But it's hard to get comboed off, right? And then we got Belmore. I don't like this guy. It's got a bunch of these. It's just another one. And then we got Tobias. I think that's our 5th or 6th edge Tobias. Gleeful Spell Thief. Pretty cool card. Very good combo. But really, you only need one. Because you don't want to run this in a standard deck or a Pioneer deck. I really can't see a combo with it. Maybe someone will think of one eventually. But very cool commander. Soul of Windgrace. Remember me playing this? Every time I draw it, I get no lands in a graveyard. So, it's a terrible card, right? Trash. Absolute trash. Never get it. And we got a Radha Firebrand. Again, like I said, mono red's not a thing, so this card is not a thing. And we got a Soldier. Oh, the back of the Soldier is a Goblin. Where's our Goblin Slayer? Is that Soldier the Goblin Slayer? Alright, Impede Momentum. Island. Rona, Shield Your Shield. Again, don't care. Karn Living Legend. That's the first Karn I've pulled in 3 boxes. Very nice, though. This is the... I think my favorite Planeswalker in this set. There's a lot of good Planeswalkers, but Karn is just something that's... you know, a Planeswalker, a General, something I always try to work with. I love running Karn in my deck. Alright, that's another Mythic. Fake Ulamog, or not Fake Ulamog, Fake Tomagorph, again. We got Aaron minus the A. And we have Ramirez, don't care. Ramses, the Assassin Lord. Etch Foil. And then we got Hazaron, Shaper of Sand, one more time. Capucin Forest, going over here. Carp plus Sand Forest, whatever. That's land cycle number 5. Alright, Soldier, it's an Elemental. We did get a lot of land cycles in these packs, but unfortunately the land cycles are not my favorite. They're not bad, but what I really like about them is their art. I don't really care about their abilities. Never run them in any deck. Alright, so nothing crazy to have note here. Planes, we got Queen Alira. We got Golden Aragasi. It is a vehicle, but it's already got crew 1, so you can't make it crew any less. It's the Flicker vehicle. And then we got Zerum Golden Winged. I don't even remember this card. Whenever... Oh, this is the Griffin commander. Whenever a Griffin you control do combat damage, create a Griffin. So the new Griffin can also do combat damage and create more Griffin, and Griffins will pile on and on and on. So if you want to make a Griffin deck, now is the time. It's a very fun commander, honestly. And then we got Tora, Keen... Does that have dots on it? Okay, I don't know what that word is. So, Sky Knight. I'm just going to say Tora Kenny, the Sky Knight. Whenever it casts an instant sorcery spell, create a 1/1. Alright, so it's just a weaker version of Tauren. Whenever you cast a spell, you make a little dude. Alright, Toraki, again, this is Hanging Etch. Archer Commander, or Archer Tribal. Jaya Fury Negotiator. Alright, rest in peace, Jaya. You are no longer 4 times reborn, I guess. Or that's not Jaya, that's the other lady. Anyways, not that crazy of a commander, but maybe there's roles in this in the now or future standard. But she is a mythic, so it's our 3rd mythic. Rob Haran Mercenary, it has activated abilities of all legendary creatures you control. Pretty crazy ability, honestly, in commander. You can get some crazy combos off for it. Soldier, Cobalt of the Kirkeep. Now that's a very specific type of token there. 2 packs left. Better give me something crazy in this box, or I'm gonna have to contact Wizard again about their lies. Alright, so we got Mountain. We got Najil, the Storm Runner, fake Tomagorf. Maybe this Tomagorf thing can kind of hit off. Orborg like Lurgorf. I don't know. I got a bunch of them in this box. Maybe they're worth $100 each again. One can hope. All right, we got Rashka. That is not a word. That's my cat sleeping on my keyboard. All right, he is the heir of... That's my dog sleeping on my keyboard. All right, so Lagmos, Hand of Hatred. Crazy commander that you can tutor with if 5 things die. Maybe one day, right? One can dream. All right, another one of those commander generals that's uncommon. Don't care. Go in the corner over there. Orca, once again, deal damage. Fling commander. We got the Yavimaya Coast borderless this time without foil, so downgrade. All right, Defiler of the Flesh. That is a cool looking art. That is like nightmare inducing art, but not a good card. Not a good card. No one really cares. I think the ability is you can put a +1/+1 creature on +1/+1. No, not even counter. Target creature gives +1/+1 and gain menace. The green one gives all your creatures a +1/+1 counter. So that, what the heck? But, you know, mono black is really strong, so no one cares about that. Soldier, Beast. Last pack. Yeesh. Alright, so maybe they're hiding the Lost Legend from me somewhere. I'm going to have to look through the entire case, unfortunately. And I think we didn't get too much of these land cycles. These are cool land cycles. Alright, then we got a Swamp with a Radha. Soul of Windgrace. Again, like I said, trash card. Never going to hit it off. You never get lands in your graveyard. Your opponents will never have lands in your graveyard. Don't look at it. No one plays fetch lands ever. Alright, and then we have Drag to the Bottom. I really thought there was potential in this, but no one is playing this in Standard because it's a Domain. And Domain decks don't really run black nowadays. Maybe in the after Brothers War. Tatiova again. We got this before. Tobias Edge again. We got this before. Orca Edge. This is the first time we got an Orca Edge. That is an amazing art. If you look at the lighting, it glistens really well. But too bad Orcas, you know, no one cares. And then we got Stand Paranoid Partisan again. Stained Glass Non-Foil. And we got Squee, Dubious Monarch, Stained Glass Foil. Alright, this is Squee's no longer immortal, so no one cares about him anymore. We got a Soldier every time. In the back this time, again, another Goblin. Alright, very last thing to open is the Box Topper. And like I keep telling Wizard, don't do the freaking Box Topper with these kind of packs. Because I can't open them without damaging the one card inside. I get it, get good. Alright, so here we go. It is Lady of the Otaria. We got like 3 etched foils of this, and now we got a regular foil, I guess. Going to pile over there somewhere. Alright, that's a mythic. I guess we'll go over here. So, how many mythics did we get in this box? I think I missed a few stained glass mythics. We got Soul of Windgrace. We got Zur the Enchanter. And we got Solkanar, the Damid. We didn't get any of the Edge mythics like last time. We got a bunch of Edge mythics last time, but they were all trash. So, I'd much rather not get any of the Edge mythics that were trash. We got Lady of the Otaria, so Windgrace again. Fairy Negotiator, Shivan Devastator, and Karn the Legend. Do we have any here that I missed? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I'm not going to look through all of them. I think that's all the mythics. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mythics out of 12 packs. And that's normally what we're getting. I thought the Wizards were really cramming these full of mythics to offset the cost of the new price. But who knows, right? Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully next time I can pull one of the long-lost legends that were fabled that everyone else on YouTube was pulling, but I have not pulled a single one yet. All right, see you guys next time.